We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Look at you, giving my hometown some love. Respect to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You are a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt. And the Clippers able to clear the board. Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Knocks down the first. Second one's no good. One more coming. George. Cruises inside for two.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Teague with the basketball. 2-point advantage to Wiggins. Nothing going here on that drive. Beyond the arc for three. Robert Covington is long, and it pays off with the three.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Wiggins. To Beverly from long range. And Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Towns. Bad pass there. Clippers have it to Paul George. Strong finisher, Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
George, his first effort, off the mark. The drive, right to the basket, to Wiggins. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
George. And it's Wiggins with the rebound. To Towns. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. Paul George. Great pass to set it up. Whoa! What a finish!
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Shot from the lane won't go. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Teague. And George able to gobble up the rebound. To Beverly. George couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions, Los Angeles.
Teague with it up top. Trailing by 4. And a nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Leonard to Williams. Flushes it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Swings it. 4-3. That out of his range and no good. To Williams. Slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
It was right there. Shot from in close, no good. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard looking good. 4 for 5.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair.
Williams for 3. The assist from number 5.
That'll do it for the first quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly. That no good, off the mark. Cleans it up, offensive board. The follow won't go either. Leonard. It's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. To Beverly. Down low to Williams. Leonard. Rises for the slam. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Nominations for our Community's Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our
Time to shuffle things up.
Substitutions, Minnesota.
Fires the 3. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Covington. Deep left corner to Covington. Patrick Beverly able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Patrick Beverly. 2 of 4 now.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
That's how you defend.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Bayless into the front court. His guys down big. Gets to the basket end scores.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
It's LA Clippers ball. Williams. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
To T. Patrick Beverly sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Beverly to Leonard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Wiggins fires the three, and the rebound comes down to the Clippers. To Williams. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
2 minutes left.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Jeff T. Beverly. To Williams. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound Covington. There's the toss. That'll get out of bounds. Off one of the T-Wolves. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 20.
Leonard knocks down the three-pointer.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 13.
T. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Wiggins to T. Here's a chance from long range. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Paul George to Beverly. Andrew Wiggins. Tips it. Calls out of bounds off of Andrew Wiggins. George. Paul George. 4 out of 7.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Defense swarm T. Missed the three. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To George. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Teague with the basketball. Down a bundle. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Leonard, wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look. T. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First try at the line, no good. Second and 3, off the mark. Can't catch. Slam down. Karl Anthony Towns on the follow. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Number 13, Paul George.
And Towns with the flush. The smooth, fluid game from Karl Anthony Towns. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard. Count the triple. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. George to Leonard. And a throwdown.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Paul George. Leonard. To Beverly. For 3, never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits